T-Dog. What's up, Taurus? So for those of you with Taurus rising, you're hosting this new moon in Leo in your 4th house, and this trines Jupiter rolling through your 12th house of psychology, healing, release, letting go, recovery, isolation, solitude, spirituality, mysticism, and the like, secrets, sorrows, self-undoing. So this is a very healing new moon for you. This is about your foundations, your home, your family, your security, people close to you, your foundations, what and who makes you feel safe. What's up, Echo? What and who makes you feel safe. This is a lot of release as well. This is a very healing time for Taurus rising. And you're the star of the show of the aspects of 2022, which perfects on July 31st in your 1st house of self-identity. So T-Dog, y'all are reinventing yourselves right now. You're doing a lot of releasing, a lot of letting go, a lot of healing. So let's tune into the Taurus frequency. Boop, 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 boop. Venetian transmissions. Let's see what comes out for you. Messages for Taurus. Oh, we got a flyer, Taurus. We got a flyer. What is it? It is the Knight of Pentacles. So it doesn't seem all that exciting. Oh, and when I talk about the transits, Echo, it's based on the rising sign. So if you want to know where you're hosting these transits, just look for your rising sign. So we have the Knight of Pentacles flying out, 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So whatever you're doing right now, Taurus, this is a slow, ongoing process. It's going to take some time. You're having to settle in for the long haul. It's all about the long game right now. 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. So this is about securing the bag. Securing the bag. It's taking some time. This is a very practical, card. It's not the most exciting card. But, this is about the long game. This is about setting up a secure foundation for yourself, for your future. Let's get one more. So we have Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. So, okay, with the King of Swords flying out. So that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Sun, Moon, Rising with the 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is about realism. This is about truth, clarity, objectivity. Being rational, being objective, being real, getting the facts, dealing with the truth. And really practical focus coming out in your read so far, T-Dog. So this is really a new moon. You're planting a seed that has to do with your long-term foundations, your long-term security in a situation. For some of you, this involves a living situation, family situation, work. It can embody all of these things, but it's your basic foundation in life here. A lot of you are really doing like some radical revision of who you are as a person at the core of your life. Some of you could even be shaken at your core by this transit that occurs in your own sign. So let's see what comes out in the cards for you. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. What do y'all need to hear right now? What do y'all need to hear most for your highest good? Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. Oh, Crow. Crow in Anishinaabe animal medicine represents law. That's like spiritual law. Crow is like spiritual law. So it's kind of Saturnian in a way, crow medicine. It's all about what goes around comes around. Karma, the law of motion, natural law. Crow usually appears to remind us, that the natural order of things is at work in our lives in some way, shape, or form, or to remind us of the law of cause and effect, to remind us of karma. Oh! All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. Yeah, transformation. Hell yeah, it's always good to be in good relationship to karma. Being good with Daddy Saturn. All right, T-Dog, what do you need to hear? Let's clip it. What do we got? Oh, Two of Cups. So a lot of you are actually thinking about relationships, companionship, a partnership here. Could be of importance to you. You could feel like it's in flux. Maybe there's a lack of stability in your foundation at a foundational level between you and someone. Maybe it's a process that you're working out with yourself. And then we have Temperance, taking things one day at a time at the bottom of the deck. So 1 foot in, 1 foot out of a situation. Strong focus here on healing as well. Patience, release, alchemizing. Some of you want to reconcile with someone with this card coming out. This is mixing two disparate elements. Under that, oh, a whole lot of passion here. Some of you are back to the drawing board in a situation, maybe in your love life, maybe in a lot of ways here, maybe even at just a foundational level in certain regards. We have 6 of Cups reversed under that. Empress. So it's feeling yourself. But some of you are also feeling a little bit out in the cold, maybe a little bit alienated, or someone's feeling alienated from you. This is Virgo energy, Sun, Moon, rising. Queen of Wands, strong attractions. Something is taking a long time, I'm hearing. It's a process. Some of you are just sitting in your saddle and you're like, this is going to be a long game. Like, you're in it for the long haul. You're in it for the long game. You're hard at work. You got your head down. You're building your empire. You're working on something to perfection here. 8 of Pentacles. You could be hard at work. It's very practical cards coming out for T-Dog. Your challenge is healing, or this is a hope or a wish that you would like fulfilled. This could be a dream you have, something or someone you're aspiring towards, someone you admire. This could just be a long ongoing healing process for you as well, T-Dog. You do have Jupiter in your 12th house of healing and release and recovery. This is trining your new moon in your 4th house of foundations here. Driving this whole situation, we have 3 of Pentacles, so getting on the same page, building bridges with others. Recent past, something may have had you feeling moody, a little bit wishy-washy, maybe depressed, or kind of up and down in your moods, in your emotions. Crowning you, we have 6 of Swords reverse. Near future, 7 of Swords. Okay, your approach, you're feeling spicy and competitive in some situation. You're not like taking something lying down here. You're like, I'll show you. It's kind of this vibe of like, you're in something for the long haul. You're in it for the long game. There's that King of Swords that wanted to come out. I was just thinking about that too, because it was such an odd man out card to come out of the occult tarot with all these pentacles. It was like, oh, King of Swords. It was almost like really out of place. And I'm like, that's got to be someone T-Dog is dealing with. And sure enough, here he is in your environment. So this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, Sun, Moon, or rising. It doesn't have to be any of these signs. This is just someone that is very rational, objective, detached. They give excellent advice. They're very intelligent, but they're very emotionally detached as well. You can't pull the wool over their eyes. You know, they see right through you type of deal here. Your hopes and fears, healing. So you're definitely working on a long, possibly ongoing healing process in some regard here. Damn, T-Dog. Outcome, healing. So a lot of tenderness. Some of you are feeling a little bit tender at this new moon. This is all on the way out, though. This isn't fresh energy. The worst is over with. Your challenge here is to keep your hopes up, keep your optimism up, keep your funnel here. Take one day at a time. This is about patience. Some of you may be dealing with a Sagittarius of significance. We have Aquarius on the board as well. A lot of earth in your reading. We also air, obviously, but I just mentioned Aquarius. Let's clarify your challenge. What is this star card? Some of you are feeling stuck in regards to building bridges or working together with others or getting others to cooperate with you. You could be feeling a little bit stuck around that. 10 of Cups wanting to flip out to clarify the star with the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this could be a love situation for some of you. You could have high ideals, particularly around like what constitutes your ultimate emotional fulfillment, your happy ending in a situation here. This is your challenge. Let me clarify this. Clarify the star for T-Dog. You feel a lack of victory in a situation. Some of you feel straight up ignored or underconfident in what it is you're working towards here. 6 of Wands reverse, 7 of Wands reverse. Yeah, there's this part of you that really wants to give up. Give up on your dream, give up on life, give up on a goal. give up on something here. There could be something third party about this for some of you, or this is a friendship or some sort of disunity going on between you and others. You're feeling really spicy and competitive with the Five of Wands here, which is the decan of the new moon in Leo. We are in the first decan of Leo right now. This is Leo season. And this is your 4th house. This is a really sensitive water house. You know, it's very close to home. It's hitting very close to home. It involves your foundations, your security, your inner circle, your soul family. What is this approach? Let me clarify your approach. King of Wands reverse. You're feeling kind of disappointed. For some of you, a situation or a person didn't meet your expectations. Others of you feel like you're dealing with people whose expectations are very, very high. And this could be making you feel really competitive, like you have to put in all this, you have to try extra hard than everybody else to maybe get someone's attention or to succeed in a situation, because the star here is clarified by the 6 of Wands in reverse. So some of you feel like you have to fight extra hard to win or get someone's attention, respect, recognition. Let me clarify this approach. 7 of Cups. Wow. Some of you are in, like, you're real scared to get hurt here. You could be in like a fantasy. Some of you are thrown into confusion, delusion, fantasy, wishful thinking. You could kind of be, some of you are feeling a little bit at sea because you feel like you've been thrown back to the drawing board in some situation. Let me clarify this 8 of Pentacles. 10 of Dicks reverse. So 10 of Wands reverse. Some of you are really overwhelmed right now. You're working, you feel like you're putting in a lot of work and effort into an endeavor or a healing process for some of you. And you just want to set down your burdens and just lay it down. You just want to put your feet up. Some of you are just like, I want a cookie now. You want, like, I'm getting like, oh damn, Queen of Wands. You've got like either a really strong attraction here, T-Dog. This could be someone you're dealing with. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. This could be something you're really keeping a lot to yourself. This could be a female of interest for some of you. You're feeling burdened. You're feeling like this is a lot of work. You're feeling like giving up. There's something here that your challenge here is to stay motivated. Find something that can keep you on your path, can keep you on a healing trajectory here. Let me clarify this 7 of Swords in your near future. What is this? Who is this energy? Oh, Knight of Swords reverse. And the Judgment reverse. What? And the 4 of Cups reverse. Some of you are really nervous about missing an opportunity with someone here. And you're either strategizing, you're taking some sort of strategic approach here. There's a lot of nervousness around this. Why is the 7 of Swords here, though? The 4 of Wands reverse. Yeah, you want to come together with someone. Some of you feel like something is slipping away or an opportunity is going to slip away if you don't, like, hurry up or form some kind of strategy or... Let me clarify the recent past. There was something here that had you moody or kind of wishy-washy, feeling kind of sensitive, kind of like down in the dumps, I'm hearing, kind of just... Wow. Queen of Swords reversed. There may have been words between you and someone, or you dealt with someone that you felt like was cold as shit. Some of you felt like somebody was really cold with you, harsh with you. And it did something to your confidence here. It made you feel kind of weak or stuck in a... I feel like you're dealing with someone, Taurus, where you feel like you could be in a situation where you feel like maybe someone's expectations of you are really, really high. Or maybe your own expectations of yourself, or maybe even other people are really, really high. But with the King of Wands here, this is like standing on principle, or just you're ruthlessly determined here to achieve something here. You're feeling really competitive or spicy, like something has got you feeling some type of way here. Let me clarify the King of Swords in your environment, because this is someone, you know, it's like they're honest. They're factual, they're very intelligent, but they're real cold. Let me clarify who this is. The Fool. This is someone who's very detached, very Uranian. They could be really brilliant. You know, they're really kind of ahead of their time, brilliant, but hard to pin down, very detached, very Uranian. They kind of just say whatever they think whenever they think it. And, you know, it can be, some of you, it comes across as like really kind of cold. I'm hearing like just really fucking scientific, you know, like they just say whatever they see to be the truth, you know, whether it hurts people's feelings or not. They're sort of just free. They're real detached. They're highly intelligent, though. They give great advice, but it's like they're kind of unemotional. You could feel blocked in regards to your manifestations with this person. Eight of Swords reverse. Whoever this is, they're breaking free from something here. They're not, this person doesn't want to be pinned down or held down or put in a box by anybody. Like, you're hoping to heal from this, I feel. You're hoping to get over this hump or get over however this has made you feel. Some of you feel thrown in at sea. You're like at sea about something, and you're also simultaneously feeling like, it's like this vibe of like, I'll show you, you know, like, but you're also exhausted as well. And your challenge is to not let certain situations demoralize you and to stay on a healing path. Let me clarify the Three of Pentacles. Empress reverse. Yeah, something's got you feeling not feeling yourself, or someone stopped giving to a situation, or you're just feeling kind of insecure, or maybe even a little bit beholden to the whims of other people. Like whatever happens is kind of up to them. It's kind of like you feel like the ball is in other people's court about whether or not or how they choose to work with you or not. Let me clarify the Six of Swords reverse in your crowning position. Page of Pentacles reverse. Some of you are trying to procrastinate, or you feel like you're dealing with unreliable energies, or you're like distracted and fickle yourself. Some of you have a lot. You feel like you have a lot on your plate, or you feel like you have a long process ahead of you here in some regard, and you're like, part of you struggles with wanting to just drop it and give up or resign. Don't do that. You know, don't, if you've been in some sort of healing process or of any kind, like the universe is saying, stay on your path, find something to keep your hope alive, find something to keep your inspiration up. Let me clarify this one more time. This Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you're stalking, not talking to somebody here. You're watching a situation heavily. You feel like it's like you want to get on the same page with others. You're hoping to heal from something here. Three of Swords reverse with the Ten of Swords reverse in your outcome. For some of you, this may be a psychological thing, a psychological issue, or maybe even a third-party situation, or some sort of social situation, interpersonal, or whatever that has transpired here over a period of like days, weeks, months, and it's maybe done a number on you here, or you feel back to square one, or kind of back to the drawing board, and you're trying to heal. Your goal and your challenge here is to keep on healing. Let me clarify this outcome. Three of Cups reverse. Yeah, this may have been a friendship for some of you. Some sort of social disunity or a rift between you and others, maybe overindulgence in some capacity. Three of Cups reverse, partying way too hard, or a third-party situation of some kind, you know, some sort of dumpster fire of one kind or another. It's healing. This is over. The worst of it is already over, but you're kind of back to the drawing board in some regard. Yeah, Hierophant. That's your own energy, Taurus. So you're definitely not playing around. Some of you are really focused on reform right now as well. You're really focused on getting into your highest energy here, actualizing. Let me clarify the Hierophant. This is commitment energy, or it's advice, it's therapists, it's doctors, it's advisors, it's spiritual counselors, medicine people. Clarify the Hierophant. Oh man, yeah, some of you, not all of you, this could be a psychological health issue of some kind. Nine of Swords. Others of you, this is an issue of not being able to get somebody pinned down the way that you would like. You could be really passionate about someone here, or they're just really on their own bullshit here. They're in and out of your life, or they're really exciting and spontaneous, but they're not really wanting to be pinned down or put in a box in one way or another. Let me clarify this outcome one more time. Some of you feel alienated and left out in the cold here, or you're dealing with someone that feels alienated from you. Hermit reverse. It's Virgo energy, Sun, Moon, or rising. Some of you, this could be a healing process of some kind. Your approach is the 5 of Wands with the 7 of Cups. This is like delusion, confusion, wishful thinking, fantasy. There's something around like either an interpersonal situation, a social situation that's had you feeling really confused, kind of at a loss, kind of at sea here, and you're just feeling really competitive. Let me clarify your environment one more time. Yeah, somebody here has dropped this, or they're either dropping this, being dropped, or dropping you, dropping someone. There's someone here that's breaking free from this, or breaking free from something. Something that they have felt has been either dysfunctional, toxic, like, there maybe addictions or whatever, like something taboo, forbidden. Someone is completely broken free from something here, and they're just telling it like it is. It looks like in the recent past you may have had words with someone and it left you feeling kind of like underconfident, depleted. Yeah, communications came to a halt here. Your feelings could be really involved in this situation. King of Cups. The Ace of Wands. Your passions are very involved as well. Let's look at love. Let's take a look at what's going on between Taurus and the person on their mind. There's a lot of releasing for Taurus rising. This is a psychological sector. It's a strong focus on psychological healing. So, when Jupiter rolls through your 12th house, it's a very auspicious time to spend a lot of time alone in solitude. Focus on getting in touch with your mystical, and side, and your spiritual gifts, your psychic creative gifts, and healing, recovering, releasing. But it's, a very private transit. It's very positive for time spent in solitude and developing your own gifts. And this is a really, all in all, these transits are really positive for completely reinventing yourself and breaking free from self-limiting beliefs about who you are. Let's see what's going on here, Taurus. Taurus and the person on their mind. This is just for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. There's that 9 of Swords again. Some of you, this is, literally, some, not all of you, this could be a psychological issue. I have to say that when I see the 9 of Swords with those cards there, the Hierophant. Others of you, this is like a commitment issue. This could be, you're wanting to, either someone wants more commitment from you and you're not willing to give that to them, or you feel like you can't nail somebody down, or there's something that has you feeling highly competitive, very spicy in a situation, like you have to do a lot of work on yourself or improve yourself in some way, shape, or form, or like you just feel like, I don't know, like it's this vibe of like, from your perspective, some of you feel like, you can't be like good enough for someone, or someone's expectations are real high, like, I don't know, but the universe is definitely calling Taurus rising to do a lot of healing and work on themselves and releasing and letting go of things that don't serve them. All right, Taurus, let's see what's going on between you and the person on their mind. So a lot of cards that came out, it's like this, it's really dry, and I hate to be the one to break it to T-Dog, T-Dog and T-Dog rising, like, people with strong Taurus interface here. It's really like, it's like real factual, really down to earth. It's like Taurus, this aspect it's gonna be fine as long as you have good relations with, like discipline, simplifying your life and things like that, like keeping things realistic, being realistic with your expectations of yourself, of those around you, of life in general. It's going to be a lot easier. But if you have like real elaborate fantasies that are kind of like divorced from reality in one way or another, it's going to be more of a difficult transit, in general, because you're the Taurus, Mars, Uranus, and the North Node in Taurus. This is the universe kind of saying, like, to the collective at large, simplify your reward circuitry, simplify your desire nature, kind of reset the reward circuitry on a collective level to have simpler, more elegant tastes, more refined palate, rather than having a really kind of, because Taurus is about pleasure, it's about gratifying, the senses, it's ruled by Venus. But this is conjunct Uranus, so this is about radical change, illumination, evolution, shock, So it's like the more down to earth you are, the easier these transits will be to navigate. All right, T-Dog, let's see what's going on here with Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and the person on their mind. Yeah, some of you, it may even help to just really simplify things down to their most basic nature and focus on what you can control, ground your energy. Uranus can be real, like, you can feel it in your nervous system, especially with Mars. It's like hyper stimulating to the reward circuitry, to the nervous system. So grounding the energy is going to be real important and very helpful to, the physical and neurochemical system. Focusing on what's in front of you. Wanting what you have, is a good meditation for this particular alignment. It's kind of the universe trying to bring people into alignment with wanting what they already have. And that's like the vibration of manifestation, really, when you think about it. All right. Fickle bitch energy. So some of you are either procrastinating or you're feeling really distracted right now. Maybe a little jumpy, maybe a little unsure of your position. Some of you are even a little bit bored about what you're having to focus on. Like, we got Two of Swords. You can feel stalemated by someone, or maybe a little bit indecisive. And then bottom of the deck, Page of Swords. So you could be waiting to hear from someone, or someone's wanting, there's communications transpiring between yourself and others. You could be curious, or someone's curious about you. This is a very curious energy, collecting data, collecting information. Under that is your wish fulfillment. So something or someone could feel like your wish fulfillment, or you're focused on your wish fulfillment here. Devil reverse, that's Capricorn energy. So breaking free from something toxic, dysfunctional, or even fears, inhibitions, repression, stuffing things down. Okay, we got some Sagittarius energy under that. Temperance reverse, so some impatience, feeling out of balance. And the Four of Wands reverse, Nine of Swords. So there's some sort of aspect around something going on around the stability between yourself and others. This could be a living situation. This could be your idea of what a happy family is. There's something in flux here, or something changing, something, it's a process, whatever this is. It could be, really depriving you of peace. Some of you are even losing sleep over your visions of like what you would like to see happen between yourself and others, maybe a particular connection, maybe a family situation, home or living situation. The future of your foundations, of your reality here is on the line. Okay, you're showing up here as the Star reverse. No wonder the Star upright was your challenge. So you need to keep, your challenge here is keeping your hope up, keeping your optimism levels high, not letting, negative thinking or hopelessness derail your healing or take you off of your path On your mind, okay, you've got a lot of fears. Some of you are real paranoid right now. Real paranoid energy. For some reason, you could feel like everyone's out to get you. People aren't on your side, or there's shit going on behind your back. Like, I don't know. You're just like really, really scared to get hurt here. You could feel like you have a lot on the line. All right. Yeah. Your approach, you feel like security is compromised. Some of you, this is a long-term family situation, a home situation, a living situation. You know, like you feel like the bag is not secure and you're really, really worried or stressing about that here. How the person on your mind sees you, Jesus Christ, 10 of fucking swords. Somebody here sees you as fucking done. How you see yourself, okay, you see yourself as in like a third-party situation, or it's some kind of dumpster fire. Maybe you're overindulging, over-imbibing, or you just feel like this disunity between yourself and others. Some of you are like off spending time alone. Maybe you feel like the odd man out here, and your feelings, holy shit. Talk about your honest and Mars and the North Node in your sign here. You're having a whole fucking like revolution going on in your feelings. There could be illusions that are shattering, maybe some shocks to absorb, maybe some things that you didn't expect here. You're like completely, this is like demolition vibes. You're just like, all right, bring in the fucking wrecking ball. Let's start all over from scratch. Wow. Person on your mind showing up with Aries energy, sun, moon, or rising. They're throwing their hands up, or they're flipping tables in this situation. They're just completely at a loss here. They feel like this is completely out of their control, out of their hands. On their mind, judgment. Okay, they're having some wake-up calls, some epiphanies, some kind of downloads. Energy they're bringing, they're burdened here. They're wrapping something up. They could be really like feeling oppressed by something here, or their feelings in this situation. They're putting a lot of blood, sweat, tears into like closing out a long, difficult cycle. Some of you may be wrapping up some chapters with someone here. Someone sees you as the 10 of fucking swords. How you're seeing them, okay, more fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Sun, moon, or rising. You see someone here is feeling kind of miffed, or feeling like they've given enough to a situation. You see this person is focused on themselves, really kind of not giving any warmth or passion towards this situation. How they see themselves, death reverse. Okay, how they're feeling, Hierophant reverse. Interesting. So we have they see themselves as Scorpio energy. They have Hierophant reverse, which is your card in their feelings. Someone here is going their own way. What's interesting though is they feel like either this is taking a long time to close out, or they're actually scared of change. They're resistant to change. Let's see what's going on between you. 8 of Swords, okay. Ace of Pentacles, and 4 of Swords reverse. So someone here feels trapped, snowed out, deprived of information, immersed in controversy around some sort of serious offer or new beginning. Ace of Pentacles. This is really weird. Someone feels like deprived of peace here around, basically around a serious offer, a new beginning. Let me see what's going on here. We have this like collecting data energy at the base of this reading. So there's a lot of curiosity going on here. I'm getting like, it's like a real page turner, or something is like the suspense, you know, there's a lot of suspense involved in this for some reason. Let's see what your next move is in this situation, T-Dog. What's your next move? Hermit. So there you are with, okay, so you're going off to reflect on your emotions. Some of you are reevaluating your emotions around a situation. Very 12th house. We do Jupiter going retrograde, you know, in Taurus rising's 12th house of reclusiveness, solitary, you know, like solitude, confinement, healing, recovery, reflection, mysticism. So you're doing a lot of soul searching here in your next move and totally reevaluating your emotions. Maybe you're considering returning to a missed opportunity of some kind, something or someone you had dismissed or rejected in the past. That's a Virgo energy in your next move. Let's see what this person's next move is towards you. Someone here is definitely broken free from something. They're going their own way. They're taking their own route. It's weird because they almost, I get this vibe, like whoever this is, they almost feel bad about it. Like they're still sort of like, they feel it's this obligation energy. Someone here feels obligated to remain loyal to a situation. That's a weird vibe. Let's see what this person's next move is. King of Cups reverse. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Sun, Moon, or Rising. They're playing their cards close to their chest here, or they're just emotionally unavailable. Yeah, the Lovers. This is someone with a choice. This person has a choice. They have more than one option. This is Gemini energy, water energy. Someone here has a strong attraction, difficult choices. They could have secret passions here that they're keeping to themselves. Let me clarify how they view you. Why do they see you as like stabbed in the back or like going through some sort of peak psychological suffering or ending of some kind? The Three of Swords. Jesus Christ. Somebody here sees you as straight up fucking betrayed, heartbroken, like shattered. Like your fucking dreams are being shattered and shit. Like that's harsh. I don't know who this is for, but the Ten of Swords, you had the Ten of Swords and Three of Swords in reverse in your Celtic cross reading. Let me clarify how they view you. Yeah, they see you as walking away from your own, for your own emotional fulfillment. They do see you as hurting, grieving, or in some kind of pain, processing some sort of ending in your life here of some kind. Maybe feeling emotionally torn, emotionally conflicted. Let me clarify their feelings for you. This person is very independent. They're very focused on being, they want to stand on their own feet. They don't want to be tied down to anyone. You and them are not on the same page. Three of Pentacles reversed. This person, it's like they want to, they're focused on their independence right now. Standing on their own 2 feet. This is Venus and Virgo, if that's relevant for some of y'all. This is a card for Venus and Virgo. Let's get another clarifier on their feelings. Yeah, this person is not, they fickle bitch energy. Page of Pentacles reversed. They're not really all that reliable as far as this goes. Like they're a little bit, they could be procrastinating for some of you, or they're just real distracted by something. Why do they see themselves as death reverse? The Three of Pentacles reversed. They know that even them aren't on the same page, or there's outside interference that they feel like is still going on, or there's just some major differences between y'all's goals or, you know, values, or what is this? Why do they see themselves as this? Also, this person could have a choice. You could be dealing with someone that they have a choice. They have more than one option here. Yeah, this person is really detached, clinical. There's that King of Swords energy again. Very pragmatic, detached, clinical. They're honest, but they're detached as far as this goes. They're not lying about what they want or what their intentions are. They're very honest, but they're emotionally detaching from this. Let me clarify the Ten of Wands. There's something weighing on this person. Knight of Cups reverse. Some of them feel like you're, maybe it's like they feel like you're upset or you're moody, or they know that this is like causing you to feel insecure, or what is this? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles reverse. Some of them know that however they're moving right now is like making you feel insecure, or they feel like they've had to pick up your slack in some kind of way. Queen of Pentacles reverse. They know that you're tormented by this. This person isn't like without a conscience or anything, but there's something about this that it's like they gotta do, like I gotta do what I gotta do. Like whoever this is, like they're just trying to be authentic to themselves here. They don't want to upset you. It is burdening this person to, if you are like upset by however this person is moving or whatever they're doing, it is weighing on this person. This person doesn't like knowing that you're like insecure, moody or like, thrown off by this emotionally. Let me clarify your feelings. So you have the Tower in your feelings. This is, for some of you, this is a real shock. And with the Mars-Uranus North Node conjunction happening in your first house, this is going to be a shock for some Taurus rising. It's like being thrown into like self-reliance. It's like radical independence, radical honesty, it's radical. It's nothing short of fucking radical. Let's clarify this. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Some of you felt juggled. You've also felt overwhelmed. And yeah, Three of Wands reversed. You're starting to lose hope and sparkle motion here. Maybe you feel like there's been possibly third-party interference, or you and someone just aren't on the same page, or you may find it difficult to keep up with whoever this is. Like, you may have felt like you've been having to keep up with someone. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Damn. What is that in your feeling? Ace of Wands reversed. Sorry, T-Dogs. These fucking slippery bitches. I got so chewed out. Like, a lot of readers I noticed over the weekend, it was really funny. A huge chunk of the readers that I followed were posting in their community sections about being chewed out for language, for cussing. And it's like, one guy got on here and he was like, clean it up. And he was telling me, like, would you want kids to hear this? And blah, blah. And it's like, no, that's why I select the option. No, this is not for kids. It's like, we're all adults here. Like, if you need, like, a chaperone, you can go into your YouTube settings, change your age to that of a child's, and YouTube will curate your feed according to, that. Like, if you want to fucking be infantilized, change, but don't be coming at me being like, you need to do this and you need to get the fuck off my channel. This is free. Like, I'm doing this for free. Like, don't come here telling me what the fuck to do and how to talk and how to act or dress. Like, fuck you. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Sorry, fam. I'm gonna shut up now. Let's clarify how you see this person. Yeah, Sun reverse. Some of you feel like this is just delayed happiness. Others of you feel like there's literally hidden factors involved. You may even feel like this person is kind of depressed. Let me clarify how else you see them. You feel like you're back to the drawing board with this person. Some of you feel like this person is back to the drawing board based on a decision they've made or something they've told you or something they've said. Yeah, something has come to a halt between you and whoever this is. Skirt! They've gone after their wish fulfillment, I feel, whoever this is, or it's like they're reaching this point of, what's this Judgment card on their mind? They're revisiting what they feel to be a missed opportunity. Four of Cups reverse. They're reevaluating their emotions, or they're reevaluating something here. Six of Pentacles reversed. And the Page of Swords. Let me clarify your next move. Yeah, the World. You're reflecting on maybe an ending or graduating from something here, graduating to a new level in a situation. This is the card of Saturn. Some of you are going off, and this is actually like, I know Leo season for most people is like really, it's like party boy time, but it's like, for some reason, I'm seeing in your next move, it's a little bit somber. It's kind of somber. It's a bit of a somber next move. Reflecting, like, you're real serious. You're doing some serious reflecting here in your next move. You're hard at work. You're like, I'm going to fix this. I'm going to work on this. There's something here that you really want, or some of you are just throwing yourself into your grind. Others of you, you're wanting to work on, your long-term security, securing the bag, maybe in this situation or just in general. You're kind of resenting this. You got a little bit of a chip on your shoulder. Some of you are even working on the chip on your shoulder. And you're like, I got to chisel this off. Like, you could also feel mentally conflicted about a situation here. Yeah, you feel stuck around whatever this is. This person they have a choice. They're in flux. They feel like shit is in flux, either because they have a choice to make, This person they have a lot of empathy for you, whoever this is. They do have a soft spot. They have care for you, Taurus. But it's some of you are dealing with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But this person could also, they have love and care for you, but they're also, I feel like, prioritizing their own desires here. And this doesn't necessarily have to mean that they're like leaving you for someone else. For some of you, that is the case. Like this person is just like, they like what they like. They could be Applejacks over somebody. Others of them are just like, listen, I want to prioritize my independence. I want to start my own business, or I want to focus on my creative endeavors and projects. I don't want to feel guilty about that. It's like that kind of vibe. You're dealing with someone that's very independent, very self-possessed. But they have a lot of, this person is real closed off to this. They're very self-protective of like their independence. But they have a lot of empathy for you, but they're not like, this isn't someone that's like, they're not a person that can be like manipulated by like other people. Oh, this person's sad about what I'm doing, so I better like stop being who I am and stop doing what I'm doing. Like this isn't a person that's like, easy to manipulate. They're very self-possessed. You know that, and I don't see you trying to manipulate anybody. You're just kind of going off to reflect here on something. Wow, some of you, I don't know who this is for, but damn. This is radical for some of you. Let's pull some oracle cards for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Messages for Taurus, all placements. What is the person on Taurus's mind? What are they feeling towards them? Yeah, your next move seems really it's kind of chill. It's grounded. It's down to earth. It seems really realistic. You're in this like Virgo vibe, this hermit, 8 of Pentacles. It's very Virgo, a lot of Virgo energy. It's really down to earth and kind of, well, what can I control? That's the wisest move here, because this is ultimately going to be a really self-empowering transit for those of you with Taurus rising. And I don't care where you have Taurus. You could have Taurus sun, whatever. Like this transit is going to conjunct, wherever you have Taurus, it's going to conjunct in that area. And like somebody asked earlier, I think it was Echo, like, what if you have Taurus on the 3rd house? Well, then this transit is occurring in your house of communications, short distance travel, siblings, neighbors, text messages, talk, thoughts. Very radical. This is all kind of it's a major historical transit. So Taurus, you're kind of spotlighted by the universe here. Let's clarify this person's feelings towards you. Let's get 3 cards. We have indecision. So Venus and Libra. There is someone here that does care a great deal about you. They do feel really torn, really conflicted about what it is they are doing right now. They care. But they're independent as well. Yeah, Sun in Capricorn. You could be dealing with someone without a cap in their chart. This person's really focused on their career, their goals, their achievements, getting something in the bag. Let me clarify this. Excitement, Mercury and Gemini. There's something here they're really excited about that maybe they've been really patient for. They've waited a long time for. They're real stoic in their feelings, but they also care. They do care, but they're like, okay, they're thinking about taking a calculated risk that they're really excited about. Whoever is, and this could be in a relationship. This could be in a business or a creative endeavor of theirs. I don't know. Fulfillment. Saturn and Sagittarius, and Saturn in Cancer. So weird. Somebody here may have felt that maybe you have made them question, like, what is reality? Like, what is real? Like, maybe someone here could feel like you, and this isn't going to be for all of you, and don't take it personal, please. Like, but someone here could feel that at one point or another, you made them doubt their whole entire reality. We have Mars and Virgo at the bottom of the deck, or they are worried about that happening. They could also feel that your philosophy in general about life and theirs are a little bit different right now. Like you're not on the same page as far as like what would fulfill you and what would fulfill them. And we have Saturn in Cancer here as well. It's just called charity. It's like somebody here does care a great deal about you, but it's like I get this feeling also that there is this weird and I hate it when the readings are like this. So I just have to read the cards like what they're saying, it's like somebody feels like obligation. They feel like some sort of weird obligation or like there's responsibility surrounding this that has weighed on them because they feel like if they don't, it's almost like they feel like they've been motivated by guilt in certain capacities, and they don't want that to be the case. They don't want that to poison the interaction. And we have secrets. We have Venus in Scorpio. There is something this person feels very strongly about that they're keeping very much to themselves. They're very protective of it, whatever it is. They're definitely like in a really independent vibe. Like they want to go their own way and focus on something. Then they don't want to have to feel bad about it. It's weird because there's this like new beginning on the board between you and someone here on the table, but it's like you and someone, there's like controversy surrounding it, or you and someone do not see eye to eye on something here. Let me clarify the mutual energy. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Clarify the Eight of Swords. We have independence. Yeah, moon in Aquarius. Someone is very emotionally detached here, and it's making the other person feel like sad, feel snowed out, feel shelled, feel like they're deprived of information, set in a ghost container, sort of just set aside. Let me clarify the Ace of Pentacles. You have Sun in Gemini. So you and someone, it's like there's something really weird about this. It's like there's a negotiation process around maybe material support, finances, security, a new beginning, and either someone is in two minds about it, or you and this person are in completely different mindsets about it. There's some sort of negotiation process around that, around maybe stuff, material support, or making something happen in 3D between you. Let me clarify the Four of Swords reverse. Why is this controversy here? Moon in Aries, a more independent energy, like real emotionally independent energy, also very self-protective energy. There's this feeling of controversy between you and someone here because someone's real independent and maybe someone wants something a little more like secure, which based on the cards that are here, I'm getting that's you, T-Dog. You're the one that's like, I want to nail this down. I want like guarantees. I want long-term stability and security. I want to secure the bag. And you're feeling kind of hopeless about this. Yeah, Mercury in Cancer. Some of you, your spidey senses are tingling, or like there's something here that you feel like, well, this is compromising my long-term security. Like, I don't know if someone's told you outright, or you're just picking up that someone is like maybe telling you what you want to hear, like flattering you. I don't know. Let me clarify your feelings in this situation. We have Mercury in Pisces. So this is really, you're doing a lot of reflecting. Some of you feel like you have to use your intuition to suss somebody out. Others of you, this is real renunciate type of vibes, or you feel like there's a lot of secrets, a lot hidden, a lot that is mysterious going on here, real confused. You could also be looking for inspiration, like what's my motivation? Because, I mean, this card is called Inspiration in this deck, and you're showing up as the Star reverse. This is all about, like, I mean, your challenge was to keep your hopes up, find something that will help keep you on your path, because sometimes if you feel like this looks like some of you are feeling like kind of demoralized about something here. There could be a shock around a situation here, maybe around like a dream or your vision of what you wanted things to be or how you wanted things to be. Maybe it's a little bit different in reality. We have Sun in Sagittarius. This is real bogus learning journey energy coming out in your feelings. Some of you are really reevaluating your philosophy of life, of relationships. You could be like doing a lot of higher learning. We have Pluto, retrograde as well in like the final, like the kind of the end degrees of Capricorn. That's Taurus rising's 9th house of study, higher learning, travel, people in places at a distance. So you've had a lot of activity in that sector as well. That's been pretty significant, Taurus. And romance, you have Venus and Taurus. You're just like, why can't shit be simple? I just want to fucking like cuddle and kiss, and like I just want someone to, you want someone real bad. Jupiter and Scorpio, you want something to be a particular way, like really bad here. You could feel really strongly about this as well with Jupiter and Scorpio coming out. But you're going off to reflect. I feel like you're handling this really well for the majority of you that this is meant for. Like, you're dealing with this in a I feel like you have a lot of self-awareness right now as well. And that's a beautiful thing for, especially if you're dealing with 12th house transits. 12th house Jupiter transit is actually really positive. It'll actually help you deal with the buried unconscious stuff and how we process certain things. When things don't go our way or they feel out of our control, having Jupiter roll through the 12th house is it's like having guardian angels, watching your back, helping you deal with things in a way that is to your advantage. Let's clarify this, your next move. Mercury in Libra. Some of you are actually going off to reflect on how you can try and maybe talk somebody around to your way of thinking or negotiate with someone here, get on the same page, or maybe you're feeling tempted by someone. Mercury in Libra, it's called influence, and it's got the serpent there, Some of you may want to be you're maybe I can talk this person around to my way of thinking if I just form a strategy, or maybe you're forming a strategy. Okay, impulsiveness, Mars and Aries. You're real passionate about something, but you feel a little bit frustrated here, kind of vulnerable. Venus in Cancer, birth. Some of you, this card may be relevant to you in a real way. Maybe you've recently had a child. Maybe you're having a child. Maybe I don't know. But, oh yeah, we got Venus in Aquarius. And that's not, that you could take this metaphorically as well. That you're birthing a whole new you right now, Taurus. This aspect, it's hitting all Taurus, placements. But for those of you with Taurus rising, this is your first house of self. This is a complete reinvention of who you are. We have detachment at the bottom of the deck, Venus and Aquarius. So a lot of vulnerable feelings, and there's a need you're going off to it's like you're letting yourself feel all your feelings, and you're kind of you're cultivating detachment here. Let's clarify this person's feelings towards you in their next move. We have escape, Mars and Pisces. Yeah, this person feels, it's so weird. It's like they feel kind of bad about wanting their independence right now in some way, shape, or form. It's like they can't really, Sun in Virgo. They feel duty bound. They feel like they've sacrificed a lot, or they've done a lot of sacrificing. Sun in Virgo. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo of significance, Sun, Moon, or Rising, but an assertion, Sun in Aries. This person feels like they've put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into something, or they've made a lot of sacrifices, or they've been very devoted in some way, shape, or form, or they're like, I've done my time. It's like I've done my time and it's me time now. Somebody here is really feeling strongly independent, wanting to stand up for their independence, but they're trying to go about this in the most appropriate way possible is what I'm hearing. They're trying to be fair, they're trying to be reasonable, and they do have quite a bit of a conscience about this, and they're feeling even a little bit anxious about it as well, almost guilty is what I'm hearing. But at the same time, we got Jupiter and Taurus. This person wants what they want. They're standing up for it. Yeah, patience, Jupiter and Virgo. There's something here, or someone with a lot of Virgo in their chart. I mean, that's not going to be for all of you, but there's something here that requires patience. But what I do see in this week's reading, they have a lot of empathy for you too. What I do see in this week's reading is you could be dealing with someone that I don't want to be a burden to you at the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with someone that for one reason or another, they're kind of they want more independence right now. And take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. It's either your read or it's not. But that's what I'm seeing here is that for one reason or another, when it comes to a solid new beginning, maybe the timing between you and someone, you're on different timelines is what I keep getting than someone here. This person has a really big conscience about it, whoever this is. They're very sensitive to the issues, but they also are putting themselves first in certain regards. Sexual healing, tantric initiation just wanted to fly out. All right, let's clarify this person's feelings for Taurus. Messages for Taurus. I miss you. Okay, so someone here, there's someone here that cares about you a great deal. Let's get one more. I don't want to be a burden to you. That really wanted to come out. Somebody here feels like they would be a burden to you for some reason, or like there's something about their ways or the way they're moving right now, or something they want or desire is a burden to you. This is really weird. And then we have can't shake you. That's weird. That's weird. I love your mind. Okay, someone here feels like loves the way you think. They feel very intellectually connected with you. Bogus learning journey. So they literally pulled bogus learning journey. You pulled Sun in Sagittarius. This is a bogus learning journey for both you and whoever this is, Taurus. It's weird. For whatever reason, someone feels like they need to prioritize their independence in this situation. Don't want to lose you or miss out. That's a weird one. Solar plexus chakra. Yeah, it's weird. This person's prioritizing their self-empowerment right now. Interestingly enough, it seems like there's certain intimations I'm getting out of this person's energy that they don't want their prioritization or self-empowerment to make you write this off completely, is what I'm hearing. That's going to be for some of you. A bogus learning journey is like literally just, it's soul searching, it's studying, it's learning, it's philosophizing, it's doing a lot of meditating, it's something taking us out of our comfort zone and challenging our previous conceptions of reality, our previous notions of how things are supposed to be, how they should be, how they ought to be. That's what the bogus learning journey card is about. It can also represent study, higher learning. It's kind of a Sagittarian energy. We have Gemini coming out in this person's feelings. There could be a couple people here, or this is the second time Gemini has come out in this reading. We have Sun in Gemini from the Radiant Sun Oracle. We have Lovers in their next move, which is the card of Gemini. Some of you may be dealing with someone with strong Gemini in their chart. This doesn't have to be for all of you, but this person could be in two minds about something. They could be at a crossroads. You could be dealing with someone who is at a crossroads and has a decision to make. There could also be someone that wants to communicate something with you. Retreat and meditate. Yeah, this person is doing a lot of soul searching as well. They see you as feeling like very hurt, emotionally conflicted, like there's been an ending here, or a betrayal, or feeling stabbed in the back or thrown under a fucking bus. Like they're carrying this burden too. They're feeling the weight of this, but it's almost like they're also trying to just be authentic with themselves, and they're trying to make self-empowering decisions, because ultimately it's like, if you're going to be in a relationship, you have to make sure that it's two whole people coming together. So there's no like codependency and, shit like that. Let's clarify your feelings towards the person on your mind, Taurus. Secretly simping. So there's someone here you're secretly simping over. You're trying to keep it to yourself for one reason or another. We have about to make some bad decisions. Okay. Do you feel like home at the bottom of the deck? Some of you feel like you're about to make bad decisions or something, because like maybe you feel like something's not going your way. It's interesting because Taurus has pulled like some real interesting cards in the past few weeks. And this is not going to be for all of you, so please don't force it if it's not your message. Don't try and make it fit. Like, it's not going to be for absolutely all of you with a lot of Taurus in your chart, But some of you guys have pulled self-sabotage quite a bit in the last several weeks. You've pulled a lot of like interesting cards, and it's like, yeah, you're having a Jupiter through the 12th house transit. But that should be a positive transit, ultimately at the end of the day. What else are you feeling? Oh, you did. You pulled the sexual healing tantric initiation card. That's really interesting, T-Dog. We have, I think I'm obsessed with you at the bottom of the deck. Damn. So Tantra, a lot of people in the West, like I talked about this in one of my other like recent week of Taurus readings. We talked about we talked about Tantra a bit. Most people in the West, like they automatically just think of sex when they think of Tantra, but Tantra is like way more than just it's a sexual practice. It's applicable to all of life. It's a way of living, and it's all about savoring the moment and delayed gratification, sensitizing the reward circuitry to enjoy like what we have. You just pulled root chakra. Some of you are very much thinking about safety, security, your foundations, your long-term security, your nest, your support network. Who's got your back? Who's the real ones? I'm getting over you. You're pulling, I'm getting over you. Oh man, Taurus, some of you are really processing some stuff here. And I think I'm obsessed with you. Fuck. So you're like vacillating between like, I gotta let this go to like, I think I'm obsessed with you. Like there's something that you're processing here. You're doing a lot of soul searching in your next move. Let's get you some romance angels cards. What is Taurus most into here? Let's get some messages for Taurus. Romance angels, a symbol. So yeah, 7th house at the bottom of the deck here too. A lot of you are thinking about relationships in one way or another here. What just fell out? It feels like you're slipping away. Yeah, some of you are doing a lot of reflecting here on something here. I will say, Taurus, the most important thing that stands out to me in your reading is your challenge this week, at least in this reading, is staying positive. Keeping your hopes up. Do not let yourself fall into a rut. Don't entertain like scripts of hopelessness, despair. It's like feel your feelings by all means, but don't get stuck there. Don't wallow. Don't repeat negative scripts for yourself over and over again. Try to give yourself positive affirmations. Be very loving, supportive, kind to yourself, and understand that you deserve love, you deserve happiness. And keep your hopes up. Try to find things that will keep your inspiration and motivation going so that you can continue on your healing path. Don't throw yourself under a bus. Let's get you a Romance Angels card. We have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And that's what the Star card ultimately is it's faith. It's faith. It's healing. And when it's in reverse, it's like it's a lack of faith, So there's some situation that you're in here that is really, really could be testing your faith. And this situation it's definitely maybe a test of faith, maybe a test of even self-belief, faith in yourself. And that's the most important thing, is keeping faith in yourself. We have let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So there may be some things that, may not be going the way that you want them to right now, and it's like this transit collectively is really, really bringing everybody down to earth, into their bodies, and it's asking everyone to want what they have. It's a simple but very powerful message. It's also a very powerful medicine, wanting what you have on a vibrational level. It's like when we want what we have, when we appreciate what we already have, what already is, what's fascinating about that is getting on that vibration of gratitude and appreciation. It starts to draw more and more beautiful things to us. We've given your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Some of you may be dealing with a situation that may require patience, may require some work, but maybe it's not as hopeless as you think. It just requires some patience. This person did pull Jupiter in Virgo. So there's somebody over here. They are, even though they're insisting on like their independence quite a bit in their energy. I mean, there could be a couple of people over here. I don't know. But there is somebody over here that even though they're insisting on their self-empowerment, their independence, they are also very devoted. They did pull the patience card. I feel it's not completely hopeless, whatever this is. a lot of this is also like kind of going on in your head too with Scared Bob in your psychic state. Let's clarify this person. Let's get some advice for the person on Taurus's mind. We have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. With finances and career at the bottom of the deck, financial issues are a factor in your love life now. So somebody here could be working a lot, or they're very goal-oriented. They're very focused on something in their career. There could be a need for them to bring more playfulness into a dynamic or into their life in general. And maybe they're searching for that. Maybe they're seeking that out. This is a new moon in Leo, you know. It's gonna affect everyone differently. This hits you, Taurus rising, in your 4th house, in your foundations, you know. Let's get one more for Taurus. With children, I was thinking of this card. Your love life is being affected by children. This is not going to be for all of you, but this is going to be for some of you out there. Some of you have children with this person. You know, the 5th house, the 4th house. Your 4th house is ruled by Leo. This new moon could be bringing up issues revolving around your kids, you know, maybe the future security of your kids, or kids could be involved in one way or another. Others of you, this is just the 5th house issue. This is a need to, you know, focus on bringing your childlike, you know, wonder of the world back into the picture here, lightening things up, particularly emotionally. And there could also be new beginnings on the line as well, with the children card coming up. Let's get one more for this person. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So there's somebody here that does feel like we have released your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Whoa. That's a weird one. I don't know who that's for. So, okay, there is somebody over here that feels like you and them have something significant. They also pulled retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. They pulled that in their feelings as well. So somebody could be pulling back a little bit right now to self-nurture, to focus on their independence. They do feel like this is a very significant interaction. I will say that. This person pulled a lot of Virgo cards. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there, Taurus. I hope you got something out of this. I hope you guys have a beautiful week, a beautiful new moon. And, you know, if you didn't get anything out of this, go ahead and watch your other signs. I will see you all in the next one.